Episode 1 Family Matters. The trauma between the Hutu and the Tutsi groups of Rwanda can be credited to old and new mythologies that date back to the pre-colonial era. These mythologies or Ibitex Zeros provide details of the origins of the occupying ethnic groups like the Tutsi and Hutu. At one point, Rwanda and Burundi were one. However, they split in 1960 after Belgium pulled out. Europeans first arrived in 1894. The minority, the Tutsi, made up 15% of Rwanda and also made up the elite class. By 1926, it was obvious that the Tutsi were favored over the majority Hutu by the Belgian people. Despite the tension between the two groups, there is no ethical difference between the Tutsi and Hutu. They speak the same language, share the same religion, and even occupy the same homes as part of the same families. Belgians, in fact, would distinguish the two by measuring their nose sizes, heights, and their eyelash shapes. They even shared the same sources of economy, coffee, for example. This source was prosperous among Rwanda, but eventually brought more tension between the groups. The Tutsi would go on to force the Hutu to harvest the coffee until this source dried out, just like what was left of the ties between these two families.